Hopefully everybody had an excellent weekend. Welcome to new viewers to the channel, new or old, whatever. And let's see, I was going to mention something. Oh yes, Saturday's video I think got deleted somehow. I cannot remember exactly what I got on Saturday. There was maybe, I think there was a NASCAR crew chief or something from way back. Sent me got 5 cards back or whatever, gave me back my extra card, and I think there was a couple of postcards, so I have forgotten. I may have deleted that, unfortunately. But I did get quite a pile of stuff today. I got a few more things for sending out, and I got some neat successes here. So without further ado, we'll start off with my favorite, everybody's favorite postcards here. And I have Hoona, Alaska, right here. There we go. Hoona, Alaska. And it was some sort of yawning sea otter. I don't know. I'm not sure what he has in his hand there, whether it's a fish or a log or what, or another sea otter. I'm not really sure what's going on there. But there was that one. You can see it got damaged in the machine there, that white spot there and there. That's where the machine tore it up there, unfortunately. So there's that one. I got some envelopes in, which I haven't gotten in for a long time. This one I purchased from a seller. The envelope was damaged. You can't really tell how damaged they are until you get. This one has got some print lines on the bottom because it's been mailed before, and there was an address that was removed. They weren't very careful, and there's some yellow crud there. But I did get to do a better offer on it. Saved, I don't know, 50 cents or something. So it wasn't super expensive. It was less than $3 for this envelope. But it was really hard to find anything inexpensive SR71 related. And then this one I just threw in as an add-in. Again, I did not notice how much damage there was. You probably won't be able to see it. There was a label that was removed, some old residue there. And then when they cleaned it off, they left a stain on the envelope. And again, you can see the zip +4 down there. And I was going to have somebody sign this. I cannot remember who on STS-38. I will mail that off. It's, again, not a great envelope, but when you're paying 99 cents for these things, a lot of them don't come back, you know, and you're just happy to get an autograph on whatever you can get. So somebody typed that on there. They did the 10th anniversary of the 38 launch. That's kind of an unusual one, so that's kind of interesting. I've got a NASCAR success here, and he gave me a bonus item which he trimmed to fit my envelope. I had one of these kind of greeting card size envelopes, so it's a little taller than the normal one, but he still had to cut my picture, or the picture he gave me. DK Ulrich, owner and driver from 71 to 95, and he signed this. You can see it's barely, I don't know what size of picture that was. I guess if I had sent a larger envelope, that would have been not too trashed, and it was folded down here. So it's still nice to have a bonus item, but unfortunately it's all cut to pieces. So anyway, cool picture on the top there with the car there. There's that one. And what did I send him? Well, I sent him one of these for my Max set. I think Landon's working on that one. I had so many of these cards, I think I threw away like several dozen of those. Not that exact same card, but from that set. There's two from this set here. I said keep one of them. He didn't. This one was just happened to be one I pulled out of a pack. I think that's what that was. And then this one here is Musgrave and Ulrich. I don't know if I was going to send it out to Musgrave because Ulrich is taking most of the picture, but that was where I guess he could sign. I guess Musgrave could sign his face or something like that, or sign the back. Well, we'll see. But I needed that for a set as well, so that's cool. And then last but not least, I got one from a drag race driver. I don't get those very often for my collection. If you don't know the story, there's a video I think on it showing all the pictures, or most of them. I was at a swap meet many years ago, probably 3 or 4, and the rain was all set to hit, and the guy said, "You're the only one that's looked at these." I think they were 25 cents a picture, but he said, "You know what?" So I bought, I think, $2 or $3, maybe $4 worth, and then he said you can have all the rest of them for 7, or maybe he made it all a 7. Maybe he just said you can have the rest for a total of 7. So I got a whole, and I filled an entire binder. He gave me a note here saying that there was something that I accidentally left in there, and I had an envelope that didn't get canceled for some reason or wasn't used, and then somebody else had left some information on it and he nicely gave that stuff back. So we have from professional driver for Don Prudhomme Snake Racing at one point here. This is Tommy Johnson Jr. I'm sorry, the picture got cut off here. I don't have it max zoom, at least I don't think I do. Here, why don't we do this? Oops. Oh. There we go. I think we're okay. Tommy Johnson Jr. This was in my binder, so that's a really neat cool with all the lightning there. And then I had this one here, which is a really old picture. Mopar Express Lube. So that's really pretty cool. He signed that one. They all have, these are the hero cards that all have the stuff on the back of it. And then I had this one here too. Mopar, Team Mopar. That's cool. That's an old one. So quite the different car. And this is his current car and current team. Tommy Johnson Jr. Make-A-Wish driver. Get this out of the way here. So that's really pretty neat. Oops, I can get that. There we go. That is really cool. So I'm going to send him a thank you, and I'm going to probably send Mr. Ulrich a thank you because he gave me a bonus item. And I keep stressing it's always important whether it's a postcard or what have you. See, here's one that I made into a postcard from a picture out of a comic book. I have written my address on the back of it, but you can just make a postcard out of anything that you have here. And then you know, here's another. Well, this is more inappropriate postcard. Some guy hitting on some lady at the swimming pool, but you know, it's only 35 cents to send somebody a thank you. And the reason, again, I've mentioned this before, but the reason why I send a postcard is so somebody doesn't think that you're double dipping and asking for a second request, autograph request. So that's why I always do the postcard there, and they can see it right away, and they can choose to keep it or throw it away. So hope you got some enjoyment out of that. Tommy Johnson Jr., I believe the address is on Sports Card Forum. That's where I got that. It was a relatively quick success. DK Ulrich was also on Sports Card Forum. That was also a relatively quick success. So if you have those cards, or if you want to request a photograph, he'll probably be more than likely to give you one of those. And hope you enjoyed that. And let's see what you got in the mail.